my sweet thing, how are you today? I'm just hanging out with my friends, my very good friends, human and horses. And I want to ask you a question. Did you ever play that game when you were a kid or even as an adult where you close your eyes and someone leads you around? And the intention is to see if you trust them. It can be scary, especially when you first start playing this game and you're not quite sure you trust that person. But if you play it more, it eventually gets easier, especially if you do cultivate that deepening of trust. So my thought is, in regards to life, similar. We're born with veils over our eyes, and we're not sure we can trust. So what would you say your faith number is? Do you trust God? Do you trust that He's guiding you? Do you trust that you're safe, loved and supported, and that He wants the very, very best for you? So with my friend here, Samson, he didn't trust me at first. He'd been abused. He had a lot of reasons not to trust human beings. But over the course of the last 3 years, we've definitely cultivated trust. He trusts me. And now when I ask him to do things he's not sure of, he doesn't blow up. He doesn't start bolting or bucking. He's like, okay, I'm confused, but I trust you. I believe that you are taking care of me. I believe that I am safe. And I feel this has been my journey in regards to my faith-based life with God. So I know you've had experiences where you've been confused or hurt or heartbroken, because that's part and parcel of our human adventure. But if we trust God, if we trust that we're loved, if we trust that we're supported, we can say, you know what? I know there's a reason for this. I know there's a purpose for this. And if we can just hold on to that as our touchstone, we can navigate through it. And then in retrospect, we can understand. Life can only be lived forward, but then understood as we look backwards. So my question for you today is, are you trusting God? Do you have that deeply faith-based way of being where you can co-create, where God can guide you and lead you and bless you and gift you, and where you can learn your lessons with more peace and faith and grace and ease? Our lessons are harder if we're not in that collaborative relationship with the divine, because we're in resistance. We're fighting with what is. And perhaps there's a deeper notion that, oh my gosh, God hates me, I'm not safe, life is awful, which just perpetuates that feeling, that feeling state and that experience. I know that's been the case for me. So I finally opened my mind to the heart and possibility of the experiment, that I'm loved, that I'm safe, that I can trust God. And my faith number these days is probably 9.5, 9.75. We're moving on up. So I'd be very interested in knowing where you're at with your collaborative, co-creative life. Are you in that faith-based relationship with the divine? Do you know that you are loved, safe, supported, worthy? Are you allowing God to guide you, bless you, direct you, gift you with non-resistance in that open mind, heart, arm way of being? Open your arms, open your heart, open your life to the possibility of saying yes. Yes to faith, yes to God guiding you, yes to the gifts, even yes to the lessons. Right, Samson? It's not always easy to get there, but once you do, wow, life is an incredible, joyful, miracle-filled blessing. That's the way we're living these days, right, Samian? And I hope you are as well. We love you and we're sending you blessings. I know the flies. I don't understand the flies. All right, God bless you. Take good, gentle care of yourself. Onward and upward. Tell me your faith-based number and how you are feeling these days. We love you. Bye for now.